I love you. I wanted to avoid words like always and forever. Instead, I wanted to start off with unconditionally and God sent. I feel like just at the right time, when I gave up on relationships and partnerships, God sent you to me with unwavering certainty. The timing of our relationship was just too perfect to not be a gift from God. Today marks the culmination of 5.5 years.
4.5?
5.5? 4.5?
4.5?
You're right. But the almost 12 years that we have known each other, I do not want to be cliche and say that I knew from the first sight that I wanted to marry you. But we all know that's true.
You are the third of your name, Commissioner of Fantasy, the Lord of the Los Angeles Rams, and protector of the Walker household.
Yeah.
It's your Game of Thrones reference.
Yes.
We've waited what feels like forever for this day. I might not remember our first interaction, but thankfully my impression on you 11 years ago brought us here today. We've been through so much since the Christmas tree lighting almost 5 years ago. From long distance to living together, surviving quarantine, adding little Zoosol to the mix, getting engaged, planning this wedding, eloping, and then bringing the most perfect boy into the world, to today. Through it all, you have been the most incredible partner, friend, dad to Mo, and husband I could have ever asked for. You are the most generous human I have ever met, and I appreciate all that you do to provide for our family. Thank you. I have always admired your love for others and how you always show up for your friends and family, but how you have put our family first this last year goes far beyond anything I could have ever imagined.
We went from acquaintances at work to casual friends to strictly texting in a group chat to long distance dating to living together to having a child. It was a rough transition. With all my flaws that you put up with, whether it's leaving the ginger ale cans out to never doing the dishes, maybe sometimes, or always wanting to watch anime, you accept the worst of me and motivate me to do better. And you are my soulmate, my partner in crime. And even though you leave the seal on the wet wipes open, I will stand by your side. I will stand by your side to give you unquestioned loyalty, honesty, to be your rock as long as we both shall live. Thank you for being my everything. I love you.
We are two imperfect individuals who are brought together by God's grace with a shared love of family, friends, faith, and football. I might not be able to promise what time I'll be home from work every night, but I can promise you this. I promise to be your best friend, to support you in all that you do, from your dreams and aspirations to cheering for your team on the Super Bowl.
Returning champs. For the champs.
To be your rock when times get rough, from buying our first home together to pre-gaming at our son's first football game. Morris Charles Walker III, I promise to love you unconditionally. You are my forever and always, and I promise to love you until the end of time. Not just today, not just tomorrow, or the next, but for a lifetime.